I don't have a ton of faith in myself on this.
Jesus God, that...
Crest, sudden.
Line to the corners is critical.
Right.
Alright, so we're out here in Ohio at the Southern Ohio Forest Rally. It's my first rally, and Ken figured he would be kind enough to teach me a thing or two about rally driving today. So what is on the docket? What do I get to learn?
You get to try that seat.
Like,
It's a very important seat in my life. And it's usually handled by a very important person, Mr. Gelsomino over there.
Into right 5 long, 30 left 4 flat. Left 6, sudden chicane, right entrance. Pile before the pile. Into left 3 minus, into right 4 plus, opens long, tightens, bumpy 50, left 3 minus, don't. 3 minus, don't. 20, right 2, right 5 minus, in. 5 minus, in. Opens over crest, 550 over crest and dips. Right 5 minus, into left 5, and right 5 plus. And left 5 minus long over crest, tightens, left bumps, right 5 minus, opens into crest, 150, 150, left 3 plus over crest long, home apex, 50, left 3 minus in, 4 plus narrow, right 6, middle of a jump, 30, left 5 plus, middle of a jump, 30, left 5 plus, into right 4 plus.
But you get to do it today.
wait, I had to...
So you have some responsibility here. I'm gonna hand you our pace notes, which we wrote earlier today, which have all the data for the stage, you know, all the details and everything.
So you've done this before, right?
No, man. This is... really?
Are you good in the passenger seat?
Oh, I hate riding passenger. You know this, man.
Well, this is one of the first steps to learning how to drive a rally car.
Okay.
Do you want to drive a rally car?
I would very much like to drive a rally car.
Well, there's certain steps you have to take.
Can I at least get like a crash course in this? Cause
Yeah, well, basically, you need to follow a certain tempo.
Crest into left 6, extra long, tightens little in, tightens little in.
When you see a double underlining or an underlining with a pink into a pace note that is actually circled, that's what a critical pace note is. Use the underlining and the vertical lining here to dictate your speed of the calls. Your speed of the calls need to be extremely precise.
Crest, sudden.
Line to the corners is critical. 4 minus opens long, tightens 4 plus. 4 long tightens, opens, tightens 3 plus. You're gonna have to feel the car. I think you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna read the pace notes, you can feel it.
So you feel good? You ready?
Yeah.
It's a short stage.
Yeah.
It's only about 2 miles.
Good luck.
Okay. What if I like lose my place?
Well, tell Ken drive what you see, but try really your best not to lose your place.
Zach learning pace notes today.
I have no idea how to do this.
It's just reading though, right?
Yeah, I guess it's just reading. Where's it gonna happen?
200, R6, that R, it's right, left. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 150, left 5, minus, opens. Okay, 7, squiggly line, right 6, 7, Jesus Christ, care, R, 5, minus. Jeez, oh my God, 200, R6. Holy shit. Left 5 block. 5 minus. Left 4, 5, left 4 plus. Oh, shit. We're that far ahead? Jesus, God, the R4 long, left 3, 30. Right.
This is what you say, drive what you see.
Drive what you see, drive what you see.
Here's a tight corner. hard, even though you can't read it.
Nice. Holy shit. Yo, this thing rips. Yo.
Well, you failed.
Yep. Real hard.
Luckily, I know the stage pretty well by now. But if we had to race with you sitting there, that would have been a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Big deal.
Let you give a little reaction.
Oh my f***ing god, dude. Dude, this is so hard. I have no idea how Alex does this. Like, I mean, obviously a lot of practice, but this thing is so fast. It's so fast.
Well, the main thing is being able to drive the limit of the car on the stage. And I can't do that without those notes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I can't drive flat out in blind crests and corners without having these notes.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Actually, it felt really safe. I mean, like, it felt really planned. It's not like, you know, it's way more comfortable than driving with, like, I don't know, anybody that I work with. it was
I think he might have made it past the second or third corner, but then he was like shocked by the speed and braking into a corner, and then he started cussing.
I'm sorry. And you know what it is? I looked up, and then I was just like, oh, fuck.
Well, a lot of people also don't expect the speed that we can carry on gravel. It doesn't look like you should be able to go that fast on a dirt road, especially that narrow with trees and everything right inside. Like, it just doesn't seem right.
Let's go get a breakdown from Alex and, like, how notes actually work, and we can cut to these guys actually cooking on this thing, because I didn't do a good job. Alex, my man. Okay, so you officially have, like, the hardest job in the world, according to me. I respect what you do, sir. Let me just make this very clear. I knew it was hard. What you guys have to do together is, like, that's wild.
It's so important in this type of racing. Everything from, getting down the stage probably 20-30% faster and safer, but also Alex gets me through the entire event, checking in and out of all the controls of each stage, getting us to and from every stage, back to service, everything. I just grab the steering wheel and do what he tells me to do. So can't overemphasize how important the co-driver is to a rally team that goes out and races.
I'm legitimately shaky. I'm sorry if this camera's like going like this, it's like it can't, I don't know. I don't normally get like.
Well, that was your first ride in a rally car, right?
Yeah.
And you had to do it with notes.
Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. This was really fun.
Let's bring out the notes and we can go through them in more detail with him. Because he was actually on the way to the stage. He's like, what's this symbol mean again?
What's that thing?
Titans.
Titans.
And this is kind of funny. He was saying, R3.
200, R6.
Oh, yeah. No. It's right 3. You got to say right 3. And the thing about it is, like, it has to be subconscious. Everything that Alex says has to be a mental trigger for me. Everything has to be a trigger. I don't think at all when we're racing. If I'm thinking, there's a problem.
As you experienced before, we are driving flat out through a forest road. There is absolutely no room for error. So the work that you see done here can't have any misunderstanding, any, from either my side or his side. It needs to be 100%, the communication needs to be 100% sorted.
All right, so long, and you said this is crest.
Yeah.
And then
So you know what that is? So short crest would be something you go over really quick, but a long crest would be something longer. And then usually there's either the straightaway, so this one's long crest 150. So I know to go flat out over that because I have 150 meters straight afterwards.
Ah, okay. So you don't have a turn just creeping up on you, or it's like
this note actually is long crest over. This mark means over 150. So I'm going 150 meters on the long crest over that. Then there's a 30 meter straightaway after that. And then there's a corner. So I know I'm driving flat out over 150, then another 30 I have to brake in if I need to brake, because we're probably going over 100 miles an hour there. So I might have to brake a little bit for this right.
We actually doesn't brake for this one. This one needs nearly flat. It taps the brakes, then the braking happens here for this shorter, slower corner here. So it's actually, you are flat out. This is probably one of the fastest bits of the stage. Yep, you get out of this slow corner, which is a nearly a 90-degree corner at 3+, and then you're flat out for probably nearly 1/3 of a mile before you brake again. So in the forest on loose gravel, you're pretty much telling Ken, you know, the future. What's coming in about 2 seconds from now.
One thing about pace notes that we haven't discussed is the simple fact that, like, every driver and co-driver has a different system. The co-driver's system is usually based around what works best for the driver. So, but everyone's is different. Sometimes there's drivers that use a system that's like 1 to 8 or 1 to 10. There's other drivers that use descriptive notes about a corner as opposed to a number. And then everybody has different things in there. Like, I have different levels of caution. Some people may have caution, double caution, triple caution, but I have care, caution, danger. So it's just different ways that trigger in my head of how much to slow down or speed up.
When you said your notes are 1 through 6 for your turns, right?
Yeah.
So is that like a...
Yeah, it's a degree, 6 being a flat out corner,
Right 6, 30, press left 5, left.
1 being a hairpin. So if you think it in terms of a gear, it doesn't mean I'm always in that gear. It depends on if you're going up or down. But, you know, a 4 or that one being a 5, it's like a 5th gear corner. But that one, actually, I know I'm flat out in that corner. It is 6th gear.
So do me a favor. Just read this first sheet, like at the pace that you feel like you...
So,
Yeah. Let me just get an example here.
So the car is in launch mode, Ken is in 1st gear, and 3, 2, 1, and this will be the timing I call it. 150, left 5 minus opens, Kings 70, right 6, 70.
Right 5 minus don't, 5 minus don't, into left 6 plus 200.
Right 6 don't, into left 5 plus long, tightens 5 minus, 50 right 4, repeat, 50 right 4.
Ah. You know what it is? It's the accent. It's the accent. It sounds super smooth. I don't have an accent. That's what it is. Okay, so now that you've seen me mess up and attempt pace notes in a terrible fashion, I think we should cut to the boys actually doing a run, Ken and Alex, at full speed, and see how it's actually done. What do you think?
Perfect.
Enjoy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 150, left 5 minus. Open. 30. Left 6 through dip, into right 6, 70. Right 5 minus, don't. 5 minus, don't. Into left 6 plus 200. Right 6, don't. Into left 5 plus long, tightens 5 minus. 50 right 4, repeat, tightens 5 minus, 50 right 4. Into left 4 plus. Into right 5 plus. Into left 4 plus. Open. 30. Left 5 minus over 13. Into right 4 plus. 30 care line. Left 4 minus. Into right 4. Into left 3 plus. Hook. Repeat. Left 3 plus hook. 30. Right 4 plus long. Into left 3. 30. Right 4 minus. Opens long. Tightens 4 plus. Into left 5. Into crest 70. Right 5. Into crest 20. Left 4 plus. Opens into crest sudden. Right 4 long. Tightens. Opens. Tightens 3 plus. Repeat. Opens. Tightens 3 plus. 70. Left 5 plus through dip. 50, long crest over 150, 30, right 5, repeat, 30, right 5, open, 50, crest, 20, left 4 minus, repeat, crest, 20, left 4 minus, 30, crest into, right 4 plus long, tightens, 30, left 3 plus, 3 plus, into, crest, right 5 minus over finish, 50, left 5, stop.
I feel accomplished today. I didn't poop myself. I got very excited and
He
sweaty.
sweated nervously.
I sweated nervous. I've never had a nervous sweat in my life, and I was cold and sweating at the same time. This was cool. Well, Ken, thank you so much for taking me for a ride and trusting me to be in your. Yeah. Oh, wait, just there you go. Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Left 330. Right.
This is where you say, drive what you see.
Drive what you see, drive what you see.